Did you know that just one wrong-time shower can lead to death for someone over 70, right in their own bathroom? It may sound hard to believe, but this tragedy has already happened, silently, suddenly, and without any warning signs. Just last month, Mr. Harold Bennett, 75 years old, was living a healthy, independent life in his small suburban home near Chicago. He drove himself to the grocery store, took care of his home, and even maintained his morning workout routine. To his family, Harold was the model of an active senior who managed his health well. But everything collapsed in just one fateful morning. His son, Daniel, found him unconscious on the bathroom floor. After failed resuscitation attempts, doctors confirmed the cause. Harold had taken a shower during the most dangerous time of the day for seniors, a window few people are aware of. The family was devastated. No one could have imagined that something as simple as taking a shower, a routine we all do daily, could lead to such an irreversible loss. If you're over 65 or have elderly parents or loved ones at home, the next few minutes of this video could save your life, or the life of someone you love. Because Harold wasn't alone. Thousands of older adults face this silent killer every year, showering at the wrong time. And the scariest part is, you might be doing it every morning without even knowing it. Risk number 1. Showering between 4 o'clock and 8 a.m. The deadly window. After 70. If you're in the habit of showering early in the morning to feel more awake, stop and listen carefully. A study published by Harvard Medical School found that seniors over 70 who shower between 4 o'clock and 8 a.m. face an 80% higher risk of stroke or falls compared to other times of day. This isn't speculation. It's a science-backed warning based on thousands of cases. The reason lies in what's known as the morning surge, a sudden spike in blood pressure after waking up. While we sleep, blood pressure naturally drops to allow the body to rest. But when we start moving, especially when doing circulation-boosting activities like hot showers, blood pressure spikes. Younger bodies can handle this. Older bodies, with less flexible arteries and weakened hearts, cannot, leading to increased risk of stroke, heart attack, or fainting due to reflexive blood pressure drops. Imagine standing in the shower, steam rising, your heart beating faster, and suddenly your body can't keep up. The result? A fall, and possibly the last time you ever get back up. Think about it. What time was your last shower? If you're watching this video, comment below. I shower in the morning, or I shower in the afternoon, evening. Let's re-examine this simple habit together. Sometimes, just changing your shower time can protect your life or that of your loved ones. Are you willing to shift your shower time in exchange for greater safety? Let's make that change, starting today. Risk number 2, loss of thermal regulation, the comfort trap in your bathroom. Many seniors enjoy a hot morning shower to wake up and shake off the cold. But the truth is that comforting warmth can become a deadly trap, especially in the early hours of the day. Studies from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society show that after age 70, our ability to regulate internal temperature declines significantly. That means the body can no longer respond effectively to sudden temperature changes, such as being exposed to hot water while your core body temperature is still low after a night of sleep. Dr. Amanda Chen, a thermal physiology expert in elderly care, warns, in the early morning, body temperature is naturally at its lowest. If you shower with hot water at this time, blood vessels dilate rapidly, blood pressure drops, and the heart is forced to work harder, creating major stress on an already fragile cardiovascular system. Take the case of Albert Reynolds, 83, who nearly lost his life after showering at 5:30 a.m. The thermal shock from the hot water triggered cardiac arrhythmia and caused him to collapse on the bathroom floor. His doctor said if he had showered at noon with warm, not hot, water, it never would have happened. So, what's the solution? From today on, adjust your shower water to lukewarm, around 95 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 to 38 degrees Celsius, never too hot. And consider installing an anti-scald valve in your shower. It costs around $20, but could literally save your life. Do you sometimes feel lightheaded or faint after a morning hot shower? If so, share your experience in the comments. I've felt dizzy after showering. Your story could help someone else stay safe. Risk number 3. Showering right after taking blood pressure medication. A silent recipe for disaster. Do you take your blood pressure meds first thing in the morning and then shower just a few minutes later? If so, be extremely cautious. According to the latest warning from cardiology experts at Mayo Clinic, showering right after taking blood pressure medication can create a double impact that is especially dangerous for people over 70, particularly in the morning hours. Here's what happens. After a night of sleep, your blood pressure is already low. When you take blood pressure medication, such as lisinopril, amlodipine, or drugs in the AC or RB group, it further lowers your blood pressure. If you then enter a hot, steamy shower while standing for a prolonged period, your blood starts pooling in your lower extremities, reducing blood flow to the brain. The result? Dizziness, fainting, and losing consciousness in the most slippery room of the house, the bathroom. Dr. Michael Ramirez, senior cardiology specialist in aging at Mayo, emphasizes the overlap between peak drug effect and heat-induced blood pressure drop is a dangerous combination. A single fall in the bathroom can take away a senior's mobility, or even their life. Take the case of Patricia Sullivan, 76. After repeated episodes of dizziness and near falls in her morning showers, she discovered that she was taking her meds at 6 o'clock a.m. and showering at 6:30. Once she changed her routine to allow a 3-hour gap, the symptoms disappeared completely. The solution? Avoid showering within 2 hours after taking blood pressure medication. Call your doctor for advice tailored to your specific prescriptions. And be sure to create a clear schedule for medication and bathing, and post it where it's easy to see. If you're currently on blood pressure medication, comment below. I take medication, so we can help each other stay aware of this silent danger. One shared comment today might save a life tomorrow. Risk number 4. Showering in the dark, when your eyes are no longer on your side. Have you ever stepped into the bathroom early in the morning with only dim lighting, or even avoided turning on the lights to keep things easy on the eyes? For younger people, this may seem harmless, but after age 70, poor lighting in the bathroom can be a direct cause of a fall you may never recover from. According to the U.S. National Institute on Aging, people over 70 experience up to a 60% decline in visual perception under low-light conditions. This means a wet floor, a puddle of water, or a dropped toothbrush might go completely unnoticed until it's too late. Dr. Sarah Johnson, a geriatric ophthalmologist, explains, as we age, our ability to detect contrast and adjust to changes in lighting declines significantly. In a slippery, cluttered morning bathroom, weak eyesight becomes an extremely dangerous factor. The tragic story of Gregory Harrison, 81, illustrates this perfectly. At 5 a.m. he went to shower as usual. But due to inadequate lighting, he didn't see the water puddle at the bathroom entrance. The result? A hard fall, a fractured hip, and permanent loss of independent mobility. So what can you do today? Install motion sensor lighting inside and outside your bathroom. Use light-colored, non-slip mats or rugs with high contrast patterns. Apply reflective strips to edges, steps, or commonly wet zones. If you've noticed your morning vision becoming noticeably weaker, leave a comment below. My vision is blurry in the morning. Let's acknowledge that light is not just a convenience, but a life-saving tool for older adults. Risk number 5. The silent thirst, when dehydration triggers hidden falls. After a full night without water, did you know your body is already in a mildly dehydrated state the moment you wake up? For younger people, this may only cause mild fatigue. But for older adults, it's one of the leading causes of morning falls, especially in the bathroom. According to a study from Johns Hopkins University, after age 70, the body's ability to retain water and sense thirst declines significantly. This leads to silent dehydration, which reduces blood volume and increases the risk of orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing up. Dr. William Parker, a senior hydration researcher for older adults, explains, after waking up, seniors are dehydrated and have slower circulation. When they stand and enter a hot shower, the heat causes blood vessels to dilate. Blood pools in the legs, and less reaches the brain. The result? Dizziness, wobbling, and a potential collapse in the shower. Leonard Sullivan, 77, is a textbook example. For years, he couldn't understand why morning showers always made him feel faint. It wasn't until his doctor explained the link to dehydration that he tried drinking a glass of water beforehand, and the problem disappeared entirely. The fix is incredibly simple yet powerful. Drink a full glass of water, about 8 ounces or 250 ml, 15 minutes before showering, no matter the time of day. Keep a dedicated water bottle in the bathroom as part of your routine. If you've ever felt dizzy, faint, or slightly off balance while showering in the morning, comment below. That's happened to me, so we can share experiences and help each other build safer, healthier habits. Don't let invisible thirst take away your independence. Just one glass of water, a simple prevention step, could mean a much safer life after 70. Risk number 6. Falling in the early morning, when no one is there to save you. Imagine this. You wake up at 5 a.m., head to the bathroom, feel a little dizzy after a hot shower, and slip. There's no one nearby. No one hears you, and no one knows you need help. As heartbreaking as it sounds, this is exactly what happens every day in thousands of homes where older adults live alone, or even with family members who are still asleep. According to the American Geriatric Emergency Society, seniors who fall in the early morning have a 40% higher risk of death or serious injury simply due to delayed discovery and medical response. Dr. Emily Rodriguez, a geriatric emergency physician, explains, between 4 and 7 a.m., most families are still asleep, neighbors haven't woken up, and phones go unchecked. If a senior falls in the bathroom, they may lie cold and wet for hours without anyone knowing. This greatly increases the risk of hypothermia, shock, and long-term complications. Take the story of Beatrice Harper, 73. She fell while showering at 5 a.m. and remained unconscious for 4 hours. By the time her son found her, she had severe hypothermia and spent months recovering in the hospital. Here's how you can take action. Install a waterproof emergency call button in the bathroom, a small device that could literally save your life. Set up a morning check-in routine with a friend, neighbor, or caregiver via text or call. Keep a phone nearby in the bathroom and let someone know when you're awake. Ask yourself, if you fell in the bathroom at 5 a.m., how long would it take for someone to find you? If you live alone or have elderly parents living alone, comment below, I need an emergency button. A small action today could be the reason someone survives tomorrow. Risk number 7. When the brain isn't fully awake. Slow reflexes make the bathroom the most dangerous place. Ever stepped into the bathroom early in the morning and felt groggy or like your brain hadn't caught up yet? For older adults, That sensation isn't just drowsiness. It's a very real risk that could cost your life in a split second. According to neurologists at Stanford University, adults over 65 experience up to a 30% decline in reflexes and decision-making ability between 4 and 8 a.m. This is tied to your circadian rhythm. Your brain simply isn't fully awake, even if your body is out of bed. Dr. Jonathan Miller, a specialist in cognitive function and circadian health, warns, when seniors wake up too early, their cognitive boot-up time is longer. They may not sense that the water is too hot, fail to react quickly to slipping, or make slower decisions during emergencies. The story of Franklin Wilson, 79, makes this painfully clear. One morning at 6 a.m. he entered the bathroom as usual. The water temperature suddenly spiked, but he didn't notice in time. By the time his brain registered the burn, it was too late. He suffered second-degree burns and was hospitalized for treatment. A few simple precautions can make all the difference. Only shower between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when cognitive function is at its peak. Install a fixed temperature regulator or anti-scald valve on your shower. Use a shower timer to avoid prolonged exposure while your mind is still foggy. If you've ever felt foggy or mentally slow during a morning shower, share your experience in the comments with "I've reacted slowly before." Your story could help others avoid a serious accident. Don't let one distracted moment trade away your health, or worse, your life. Morning showers, a hidden trap after 70. Showering in the morning may seem like an innocent daily routine. But after age 70, if you're not fully aware of how your body is changing, that habit could become the most dangerous part of your day. You've just learned about 7 hidden risks, from fluctuating blood pressure and dehydration to slowed reflexes, poor lighting, and delayed rescue response. Small things that, in a single careless moment, can spiral into a life-altering event. But here's the good news. You can avoid all of them, simply by making a few smart adjustments. Move your shower time to between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Drink a glass of water before showering, avoid showering right after taking blood pressure medication, ensure good lighting, install non-slip mats, and add emergency call buttons. And most importantly, listen to your body. Move slower, but live safer. Aging doesn't have to mean fear and fragility. With the right knowledge and timely action, you can enjoy a vibrant, independent life well into your later years. If this video opened your eyes to a dangerous habit you never noticed before, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your parents, your loved ones, your neighbors, anyone living beyond age 60. One click today could save a life tomorrow. If you found this information helpful, hit like, comment your current shower time, and let us know if you plan to change it after watching. Subscribe to Life in Words and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the essential health tips every senior needs to hear. Because health, because life, because the years ahead deserve to be your best yet.